Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga 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 Nityananda Gauranga Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hey everybody, welcome. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Oh, this is so great. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Bo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ah, whew. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, oh my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Why don't you come up here there, Satchidananda? Hare Krishna, I like that name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Do a little jumping out my voice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. You can put your microphone on. Hare Krishna, as long as let's see.
Hare
Yeah, good,
Krishna,
working good. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari
Ram,
Hari Krishna
Ram,
Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama
Krishna,
Hari Hari Krishna Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna. Keep it going up here back. Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Hare, Hare, Haribo, Gaurav, Hare, Jai, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Shri Vasari, Shri Gaurav, Shri Gaurav Bhakta Vrinda. Oh, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram. Hare 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Hare Hare. Oh Hare Hare Krishna. Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Prabhu Nityananda Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Shri Gaura Bhakta. Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare. Oh God. Hari Hari Bo. Hari Rasa Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Sadhu Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya. Jai Jai Shri Advaita Chandra. Jai Go. Oh Hari Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Ram Hari Hari Ram Jai Shri Hari Jai Jai. Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram. Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Oh Ranga. Vanchaka Kalpatarubhyascha Nuvayavachana.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Patitanam
Krishna Hare
Pavanam
Hare Hare Ram,
Vaishnavam
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama,
Janam
Rama
Sadaka
Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Yakshur
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama,
Tasmai
Hare
Shri
Rama
Gurave
Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Haribo
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Gaur
Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Haribo
Hare Hare
Gauranga
Rama, Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Namo Vishnu Para
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Mati
Rama, Hare
Bhaktiranta
Rama Rama Hare
Shri
Hare Hare Krishna,
Lagora Harira
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Avadut
Rama
Maharaj
Hare 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 Krishna, Hare
Jitanam
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Namaste
Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Oh
Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama,
Gauravani
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Pracham
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama,
Dhanyavad
Hare Rama, Rama Rama
Namar
Hare 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 Krishna,
Jagatayata
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Shri
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama Rama Hare
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Nityananda,
Nityananda
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Shri
Nityananda,
Advaita Gadada
Nityananda,
Shri
Nityananda,
Vasari Gaur
Nityananda,
Bhaktivinoda
Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Gauranga
Nityananda,
Gauranga Gauranga
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Gauranga
Nityananda,
Gauranga
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Nityananda
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Nityananda Nityananda
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Gauranga
Gauranga,
Nityananda
Gauranga,
Gaura
Gauranga,
Hari Shri Gaura Hari Gaura Hari
Gauranga,
Das
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Jai
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai
Shri Krishna
Jai
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Jai
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Shri
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Jai
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Go
Krishna Chaitanya,
Ranga Go
Shri Krishna
Go
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Go
Chaitanya,
Ranga
Shri
Nityananda
Krishna Chaitanya,
Go
Shri
Hari
Krishna
Jaya
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna.
Chaitanya
Oh my Lord, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Oh my Lord, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Go
Krishna Chaitanya.
Ranga Hari Hari
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hari
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hari Hari Hari
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Jai,
Chaitanya, Shri
Jai,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Jai,
Chaitanya,
Prabhu
Shri Krishna
Nitya,
Chaitanya,
Prabhu
Shri
Nityananda,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Shri,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Oh Lord, go,
Shri
go,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Nitya,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai, Shri
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Jai,
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Jai,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai, Shri Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Jai,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Haribo,
Shri Krishna
oh
Chaitanya,
Gauranga,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Gauranga,
Chaitanya,
Gauranga,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Jai
Krishna
Shri Krishna,
Shri
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Haribo
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Gauranga
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Soy
Hare Krishna, Hare
disfraz la
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Ram Hari
Ram,
Ram, Rama
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Hari
Ram,
Hari,
Hare,
Hari Krishna 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 Hari.
Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare
Krishna, Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram. Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Gauram Hare 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 Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. My Lord, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Go,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
go,
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda,
go,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Nitya.
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Nityananda.
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gaura Bhakta
Go.
Shri Vasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda,
Jai.
Nityananda,
Jai.
Nityananda, Shri, Shri,
Oh.
Shri Hari, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta
Hare.
Vrinda, Nityananda, Srivasadi
Hare.
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda,
Hare.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya,
Oh
Krishna
Lord.
Gaura Bhakta, Gaura, Gaura,
Hare
Gaura
Krishna.
Vrinda,
Hare
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Radhe, Radhe. Wow. Oh, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda Jai, Radhe, 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 Govinda Jai, Radhe,
Oh Lord.
Radhe. Oh, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Oh
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Hare.
Nityananda, Oh, wow! Nityananda, 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 Nityananda,
Oh Lord.
Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda.
Haribo.
Ah! Ah! Oh my
Hare
God!
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Oh,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama,
Sing,
Hare Hare,
Lord.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Oh,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Ram,
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Gopi, 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 Hare
Oh,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama,
Lord,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Gaura
Hare
Bhakta-vrinda,
Krishna, Krishna,
Gaura Bhakta-vrinda,
Hare Hare.
Gaura, Gaura, Gaura,
Oh man.
Gaura, Gaura, Gaura,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Gaura Bhakta-vrinda, Gaura,
Krishna. Hare
Nityananda,
Hare Hare.
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Chaitanya,
Ram, Ram.
Gaura Bhakta-vrinda, Gaura Bhakta-vrinda, Gaura Bhakta-vrinda,
Hare Hare Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Bhakta-vrinda.
Hare.
Oh, Satuma, Satkamaya, Tamasuma, Prichorma, Britam, Gamaya, Gaura Bhakta-vrinda,
Go.
Asatuma, Satkamaya, Tamasuma, Jyotirgamaya, Brichama, Britam, Gamaya, Gaura Bhakta-vrinda,
Go.
Gaura Bhakta,
Go.
Gaura, Gaura,
Go.
Gaura.
Go.
Wow,
Go. Hare.
wow.
Da Savadut Maharaj ki jai. Glorious.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. Oh, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Wow.
Ram.
Puricharma, Gamaya,
Hare
Ma Britam Gamaya,
Hare
Charma, Amritam Gamaya, Satoma, Satkamaya, Tamasoma,
Hare
Jyotirgamaya, Nityama, Amritam Gamaya, Gaura, 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 Bhakta Vrinda,
Hare
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Bhakta Vrinda, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Rama Rama Rama, Sitaram, Sitaram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Rama
Ram.
Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Oh my Lord Sri Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Whoa, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare
Lord
Hare,
Almighty,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Lord
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Lord
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Almighty,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Lord
Rama
Almighty,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Lord
Hare, Hare
Almighty,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Lord
Hare Krishna,
Almighty,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Nityananda,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Nityananda,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Oh,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Radhe
Hare
Radhe, Radhe Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Satyam,
Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Krishna,
Oh,
Krishna, Krishna,
Jai
Krishna, Krishna,
Jai
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Oh my
Hare,
Lord Sri
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Sri Krishna,
wow,
Sri Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
dance for me.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Oh my God,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Shri
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
our
Krishna,
Lord Shri
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Prabhu
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Shri Manasami,
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Go.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna
Oh, Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Om
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Jnana
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Shri
Jaya
Nako.
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita
Shri
Chandra
Advaita Chandra
Hare.
Jaya Gora
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda
Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri
Shri
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Jaya.
Jananda.
Let's see here. Yes, so this is Shashastika Prayers, Chapter 20,
Wow.
the last chapter in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Anchalila. So, yeah, I was thinking about this chapter. It's so true. I mean, I could totally get it now. Lord Chaitanya, this is, I think he wrote this, maybe. It was the only thing he probably wrote or left instructions or something. And you can only get this when you start to taste this name and you understand its value, and then you can begin to preach it, and because you're actually absorbed in the mercy of it. And so the Shashastika prayers is the essence of why the Lord came here to this world to give us an easy way to transcend the material dimension. Yeah. So here I'll read a little bit. Start off. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Shashastika prayers. Jai Srila Prabhupada, thank you so much for writing this, translating this book, and writing your purports. Only the most fortunate will relish the mad words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which are mixed with jubilation, envy, agitation, submissiveness, and grief, all produced by ecstatic loving emotions. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all glories to Lord Nityananda, and all glories to Advaita Chandra. All glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. While Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus resided at Jagannath Puri, Nilachal, he was continuously overwhelmed night and day by separation from Krishna. Day and night he tasted transcendental blissful songs and verses with two associates, namely Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. He relished the symptoms of various transcendental emotions, such as jubilation, lamentation, anger, humility, anxiety, grief, eagerness, and satisfaction. He would recite his own verses, expressing their meanings and emotions, and thus enjoy tasting them with these two friends. Sometimes the Lord would be absorbed in a particular emotion and he would stay awake at night, reciting related verses and relishing their taste. In great jubilation, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "My dear Swarup Damodar and Ramananda Roy, know from me that chanting the holy names is the most feasible means of salvation in this age of Kali." See, functional, most feasible, practical. You know? Chanting the holy names. Yeah. And you can see as you make advancement in chanting, look what it does. Lord Caitanya also taught those who continuously chant, means regularly, you don't have to be a fanatic, regularly chant the holy name, um, very soon develop the fruit of that chanting. What is that? Love of Krishna. See? That's the greatest fruit you can do from any activity. There's no fruit of activity you can do that produces a fruit like that. All you do is produce a fruit of attachment to the fruit of work. You become a fruitive worker. See, that's the fruit of acting for material things, material acquisitions. Very hard to get too. Everything you have to struggle. Fruitive workers struggle for everything. They're like ridiculously struggling uh, to control the world. And to do that, they have to do heinous things like kill many people because they thinking, well, it's easier to kill what do you call, get rid of these people like that than to control them because it's harder to control. Better to just get rid of it. See, they don't have any empathy. Yeah. This is Maya. This is not. That's why I don't hate Maya. It's just the way she is. She's a bitch. She's tricky. She deceives. She lies. And those who befriend her. It's like if you were in Vrindavan, you befriend a monkey. Oh, they turn on you. They, they think, oh yeah, they're so cute and everything. Well, Maya's like that. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, look at this cute lady. Oh, look, this cute guy. You know, whatever your forte is. Oh, look how cute. And they represent the illusory potency. It goes for any object. So it's ignorance. Ignorance. We're not that. So the more we advance, we realize, oh, I'm a spirit. Oh, let me go after spirit. Let me go after the spiritual body of God. You want to go after somebody? Go after Krishna. Yeah. See, that's chanting the holy name is the most feasible way for salvation in this age of Kali. Because without even doing what we're doing here you're going even further than salvation. But you can very easily attain salvation just by chanting, like the Vaishnavas. Unless they come in the real line, they can't really go there. Because very few people chant. To go to Vrindavan, and it's very confidential, and you have to have that bhav that's available here. And I haven't seen it anywhere. I haven't seen it in any of the Vaishnava. It wasn't even in the Narayan Raj group. That kind of bhav, and that's why Narayan Raj, he was honest. So, sorry, man, prema, many lifetimes. But it's not exactly right. It's when the Lord empowers somebody, especially the Lord Chaitanya came here 550 years ago, not just for a one-shot deal. It's like Jesus saying Jesus just came for a one-shot deal and then he leaves and that's it. No, it's carried on by his real intimate devotees and ultimately to give the gift. See? The gift. So where the gift is being given starting here. So that's why it's kind of a Jesus kind of trip. It's not been given by Narayan Raj or Prabhupada or anybody publicly. It just wasn't given. Just a fact. Nothing. Don't have. Oh, God! Oh, Narayan. You said something about Narayan Raj. Oh, no, he's the greatest. Yeah, well, it's the greatest thing to me. Okay, there's a lot of nice devotees and good devotees and empowered devotees in certain ways. But a Jesus trip is you get the Holy Spirit, man, and people are saved. That hasn't been given in Vaishnavism, where you get what Lord Chaitanya gave as a gift and Nityananda gave as a gift. And their real followers at that time gave as a gift. They didn't give Vaidhi Bhakti. They didn't give what Bhakti Siddhanta gave. That was already there. It was only not here, so they started here, and now we're finishing the job. Okay? And finishing the job is chanting in the ecstasy of this attachment and spiritual attachment and the tears and the crying. You have to just get clear about this. I mean, I met one of my friends across the street today, and he says, "Hey, I love watching your videos now, and it's really good. It's good." But he says, "What is this crying with doing? And what is this laughing and crying? And, well, what's that?" See, they don't know. He's a nice guy. He likes it. He feels there's something here. I said, "Well, that's the happiness of God. If that was Lord Chaitanya's happiness. That was Krishna's happiness. That was Radha's happiness. So this is the greatest happiness in this world. Matter of fact, it's spiritual happiness. So you attain this by coming in the right process, then you don't come back to this illusory world. People don't know the treasure is here. I mean, that's part of the work here. I notice River's preaching really good. She's going right out and boldly telling people, man, and that's because this people just don't know. Hey, man, nobody's teaching this. The whole Narayan Raj group, what you were supposed to learn, they're always Radhe in the pastimes, and they're all, well, why don't you like this? This is the demonstration of that. This is the Bhav of Vrindavan. Why isn't the whole Krishna conscious movement here? Well, they don't know its value. It was taught, Lord Caitanya said the devotees come here to teach the value of love of Krishna. The value of prema, the value of the gift, and that's being revived in now because they don't teach the value of the gift. They say you got to work for it. That's like the beginners, for the beginners of religion. Oh yeah, you got to work your way to be saved, right? Pharisees, didn't they teach that? Didn't Moses teach you got to work your butt off? You got to follow all these rules and mandates, man. What did Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta say? Rules, mandates, you got to work for it. They start like that, but end like this. You'll end it forever. You got to come to the front of the line now. Otherwise, you're in the back of the line. Doing the rules, regulations, and everything. You're still doing it. You're going to die back there. Come up to the front. Look at Fanny did. Amy did. Janardhan did. Tom did. See, this is the ultimate goal of life. This is worth more than 10 billion of that Bill Gates' dollars, for God's sakes. This ecstasy is the most precious treasure. This is the pearl of great price Jesus talked about, explained. And it needs an explanation. People don't know the value of this. This is the greatest thing in the world. This is the greatest treasure of the world. This is the greatest happiness of the world. This gives you superpowers to transcend the illusory energy forever. Why aren't they teaching this in ISKCON? Why aren't they teaching this in the Narayan Raj group? Why isn't that Bubba, your guru over there, why isn't he teaching this? Because they left it for us to do. Somebody's got to do it. The harvest is plentiful, Jesus said, but the workers are few. But they're becoming less few now. There are more workers coming around. Why? Because we got the treasure, man. We got the ball. We're playing ball here. We're on the court. We got the ball. We're smacking it into the other side over there. See? This is great. It's treasure to see. Just to even see the devotees chanting in ecstasy is the greatest treasure. Because that's what Lord Caitanya did, didn't he? He's the greatest personality. He was actually God. And Radha and Krishna combined. And he's given us the gift here to chant like that. Where's the best place to be over there in ISKCON and go to? Well, he's here, man. We got the gift. We're giving the presents. Come get your present. Krishna himself, Radha's himself. We give them, we're installing deities, man. You're the temple, man. You're it. We're tagging you. You want it? You want Radha? We're here. We're authorized pujaris. We give you the living gods to live inside you and awaken in you and to chant in ecstasy like Lord Caitanya did. Ask Janardhan. He's doing pretty good. Look at Tom. He's coming up there. He's becoming ecstatic, man. This goes on forever. Isn't this what the world needs? They got to be clear on what's really of value. What you think gold is and all these other, no. Chanting an ecstatic devotion. It's the greatest treasure. You can't go. Bill Gates and all these guys, thank you for your service, by the way. And these gurus, thank you for your service, by the way. They can't go where we're going unless they chant like this, and I guarantee you they don't. They don't laugh and cry because if Radha and Krishna, that's the proof that you are an authorized pujari on this level, giving the living presence of Radha and Krishna to others. See, because you will laugh and cry because they live in you and they're saying, this is my seal. It's not no mundane, clerks of the GBC making gurus. No. Radha and Krishna, the lordships, will give you that authority. But you come in line. You got to follow the process. But the guy says, oh, what do I got to do? Well, you got to follow the process. Man, you want to go to Vrindavan, you got to follow the process. Hey, people don't know. Even the lady I met here, was coming for us. She doesn't not really clear about this. She doesn't know how important this is. She says, I don't know. It's chanting. What is this? I'm the chanting's not my path. Yeah. But Lord Caitanya comes to me. Well, come on, man. He's not saying anything because he left that word for us to say. It's all about. I mean, how can like my friend Maria? She sees Lord Caitanya, I guess. Seems like. But why isn't he telling her? Telling her this is the way. Didn't I just read? Isn't this Lord Caitanya? This is the most feasible way of to be delivered. This is something everywhere. You want a feasible? You show me any more feasible. I've never found a more feasible way to be delivered out of illusion. That includes Christianity. I was a born again Christian, man. I know more. I experience more than when I tell the story of what I experienced with Christ. The born again Christians can't believe it. They can't. My God, we would love to have that. I had that, but I have this, and this is topmost. Yeah, everything's included. Hey, man, Jesus is behind this. Prabhupada, Narayan Raj, you're all behind it. This is the best preaching around, man. Giving the gift of the Holy Spirit of devotion, just like Lord Caitanya preached and did. You people got to wake up, man. Wake up, for God's sake. This is the best thing in the world. We're showing and people, this is the best thing, best process. Is the association of ecstatic devotees, and take the friggin' gift, for God's sake, and be delivered out of illusion forever. Otherwise, Biden's going to bite you in the butt. Big brother over there. Usually the guy can't even speak lately. My God. He's running the country. No wonder he's going to the Can you imagine? This is the treasure, man, and this is it. What you're seeing is when the devotees of Lord Caitanya saw Lord Caitanya in ecstasy, they said, "My God!" See, they knew they had knowledge. My God, Krishna is so kind to us to let us see this kind of ecstasy, which is so rare. And they went one by one and begged Lord Caitanya, can we also get this prema? Because they knew that's how you get it. You get it from the devotees who have it. That's why you guys are empowered, man. You are going to be able, or even now, if you've got it, you're going to pass it on to others. That's how it works. You become a spiritual teacher, and as that bhakti matures and your realizations mature, you become a guru. When you become like that, I'm going to be handing out t-shirts. And everybody can get a nice t-shirt to show your authority. And we'll hand out the sticks. This will be your danda of authority. You will chastise gurus and brahmins and bring them to the front of the line for their welfare and make real gurus out of them. Their hypocrisy will go far, far away. You know what the hypocrisy is? To say, I represent Vrindavan, I can bring you there, but you can't. It's not really up to standard. You come here, all you gurus, you come here. We'll make you a real guru. You'll deliver for real. You'll deliver your disciples, no problem. You'll get glory forever. Otherwise, you only got glory now. It's one blind leader leading blind disciples. What is that? You die, you both, whoa, we missed the boat. Well, we're trying to make sure you don't miss the boat, man. See? You got to know the standards. People don't know the standards, man. The standard is you got to be a resident of Vrindavan. People are proving they're residents of Vrindavan here. Okay? Now you're a real guru. Now you can give the gift to others because of your ecstatic love. Krishna will appear in the hearts of others and deliver them. That's what Lord Caitanya told Madhavinda Puri, who was chanting like your guys are chanting. Many of you chanting like this in that ecstasy. So you get the same potency to deliver others. The Lord will appear by your preaching. Why? Because the Lord has given himself to you because you followed the process. You're not speculating on the process. You're not trying to do some other way that doesn't work. You're doing the way that works. So you come, that's why you see people. I know, that's why, yeah, I can relate to that statement, Lord Caitanya. Yeah, this is the most feasible way of deliverance in this age of Kali. I cannot figure out another way that is more practical, that works like a charm. That keep you safe, keep you above the illusory preaching from Maya, the deceptions, the lies. Keep you happy in the midst of people they're all scrambling. I'm telling you, man, people, if you take shelter of the devotees here, you're going to be one happy camper in this world. Otherwise not. I see people don't understand that. People here, they don't get it. Oh, yeah. See, they're all becoming frantic, because, hey, we're here to bring the presence of Krishna here, where you chant the holy name and you'll feel the transcendental happiness of the Lord, which is the only purifying agent in this world, really. Your big Brahman principles aren't purifying you, according to Lord Caitanya. Don't take my word for it, take his. He said it. If you're just a perfect Brahman, you can't purify yourself. You need this ecstatic love that he's given as a gift through our Sangha here. Why be anywhere else when such a fabulous gift is being given? Why go after anything else? It'll save you from your excessive love for dogs, for cats, for goldfish, for money. That shackles you. Even here, people get a little glimpse here. They're shackled by their dogs, their excessive love for their dogs, excessive love for their cats. They're dragging you down. This is Maya, they're manipulating you, bringing you for another birth. I don't hate dogs or cats. It seems like it, right? Seems like I hate the dogs. No, I love dogs. I like Maria's dog over there. He's a cutie. But he doesn't manipulate me. I come and give him a nice pet and play with him a little bit and go. Let her, do all the work. It's a high maintenance dog, actually. See? So that's the thing. If you don't become a real devotee, and that means real devotion, that means to understand things as they are. You got to see, you come here, you'll learn, you'll see that this is the greatest feelings. These are godly, the emotional called transcendental mellows that 99.9% of the world, and including Vaishnavas, do not know, except in this Sangha. They're learning. They're still, a devotee never gets angry. A devotee never gets envious. A devotee is this. Devotees only. Devotees always walking around like in a glass cage. Mr. Humble Pie. They got one feeling. This is the way I see. They speculate. Everybody's speculating. Followers and the leaders. Oh yeah, this is the way a guru is. They're always going around like this. And inside is full of, what did Jesus say? Dead bones. Impurities. Lots of them. Without this devotion, this love of God, your heart will not get really purified. Look at Daksha's example. Daksha, he was a demigod in the heavenly planets. He had millions of followers. You think Jaipataka has a lot of followers or Radhanath? Ooh, he had millions of demigods. He was his follower. They thought he is less like they do. Oh, he's so great. He's so great. But his heart was full of impurities because he was just a perfect Brahmin. He didn't know. He looked at Shiva just like people look over here. Ooh, look at these guys. Who are they? Oh, they look mad, crazy. Okay? That's what you guys are doing in ISKCON when you look over here. That's what you're doing in the so-called Raganuga Bhattas over there in the Raimaraj group, saying they would look over here and say, oh, you're doing like Dakshas, because that's the qualities I see in all you guys. At best, you're maybe good Brahmins, but that ain't good enough. My Lord throws them out of his kirtans in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Remember that brahmachari? Get them out of here. I don't want them polluting our kirtan. The Lord only likes ecstatic devotion. He only likes the kind of ecstasy you see here. That means you've got the mercy of the Lord. That means the Lord is trusting you when you have this kind of ecstatic devotion. Right there, Janardhan? When he's living inside you, you act like a devotee. You act like Janardhan. You act like Tom is starting to act. The more bhakti, the more the Lord has got control of you. Everybody, I want control of all the people, of everyone. You know, like Bill Gates, they want to control everything. Oh, Schwab, what's his name? Schwab. What's his first name? I keep forgetting the guy. Klaus. Like Klaus Schwab, we got to control everything. We want to look up your a-hole, see what's in there, make sure it's the sphincter is working good. They want to see everything. See, they want to see excessive control, and that's all because of that they're far distant from. The farther you're distant from the true Lord, the more you're into the Maya, and the Maya is controlling you big time. You go like you think that's what life is about, is to control everything. Look at these guys. They're showing you they want big control and they want big money, don't they? They all want money. They want everything. They want it from the poor people. They can care less about poor people. Get rid of them, useless eaters. And you guys out there, they're still in America. Oh, so many people believe in the left. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. The left, the Democrats, destroying everything. Everything is being destroyed. So every problem and everything. They're all puppets for the Schwab guy, right? And still, people believe in them. Believe in the government as they're being slaughtered. They deceived. Deceptions. And it doesn't help believing in the right either. They're also in Maya. They're also part of the trip. Controlled opposition. You can't get out of this that way. You have to transcend it like this. And then you see it's going on. and you transcend it like this, and you purify the universe by this chanting. We just read that. Tom read that this morning. The devotees purify the universe. Can you imagine? That's why I love this effortless. It's an effortless path. Oh, from your heart, you're chanting in ecstasy. The arms go up, and you're purifying the universe like that. Isn't that amazing? Don't take my word for it. That's what these real authorities say. But I can feel it, man. I look around after ecstasy. I see everything's clean. It's like the whole world has taken a bath. That's how much value this ecstatic word. This is the most important thing you can do in Krishna consciousness. You just didn't know it before. This is the most important thing that Krishna, that Prabhupada, that Bhaktisiddhanta hid in their own room until this time. I got their order to bring it out, to teach its value now. Anybody got enough intelligence to realize what I'm saying? You come here and you'll get this greatest gift, this greatest present. See, this present is the presence of the living God inside you, who live inside you forever, intimately, ecstatically. The ecstasy that you exhibit in your temple here is the Lord's ecstasy. And that purifies you and anybody else in sight or in the universe's atmosphere, which everybody is. That's this verse. This is the most feasible way of transcending illusion for salvation, for liberation, and more, to get this pure devotional service, is to chant the holy name. This is the essential instruction everybody should listen to. Chant the holy names in association with these kinds of ecstatic devotees. And I think we're the only ones, unless you want to prove it differently. I've seen a few stragglers out there. But, they're usually in not really favorable association. And they believe people who really can't help them. See, they're weakened by that. This is where you get strong. You get strong, conclusive, and you won't fall for this fear thing. Oh, I shouldn't question anything. I should just blindly believe these gurus are who they are. Come on, man. I should just blindly believe the Pope is the in-between. Oh, really? Really? Nobody knows. What is the standards, man? You need to have the feelings of God like Jesus had. You have to have that amazing, blissful, ecstatic relationship with the spiritual Lord, like Jesus did, like Lord Caitanya did, like Nityananda did, like Advaita did, like all their real followers did, like Madhavinda Puri has, like we have, for God's sake. Can't you see? What the heck are you reading? A book you don't understand? Nada. People, what are they reading? And they right here is what you're reading about. Yeah, Madhavinda Puri is chanting the holy name. He's crying, he's laughing, choking up. Yeah, that's happening here, for God's sake. That's where he became a real guru. He had the real mercy. He gave it to his real sincere disciples. Ishvara Puri also had the ecstasy, crying, laughing, joking, serving Krishna like that and making Krishna happy and the whole world happy. Lord Caitanya took initiation from Ishvara Puri. See, this is an ecstatic line, even though Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta Bhaktivinoda didn't show this much. Still, they inside were ecstatic devotees. And now we're here to put on the show, put this on the stage of the world, not just keep it backstage. Sorry, backstage. We're no show. The show isn't there. Yeah, well, the audience is waiting for this. All the world is a stage. Well, what's being played on the stage? Well, Lord Chaitanya's presence is here. He's giving the presence of love of God, the most valuable emotions you can have, love of the absolute eternal truth, your spiritual body awakened, which you really are. And then you become qualified to associate intimately with the supreme spiritual body, the supreme personality of Godhead. And everybody, most people at first will think you're a madman or a mad woman
Oh yeah.
because you have what they don't have, and nobody is teaching them about the value of this ecstatic devotion. But hey, man, we're on our way now. I realize, we need. Okay, we show you plenty every day for 365 days a year for years. And people say, what are you doing? Well, I guess we need to explain a few things. Explain these books. Explain the value. Shout it, loud shouts. Wake you up, man. It's like, just think of these loud shouts like cold water being thrown on you just to kind of wake you out of your slumber, right? Just, just cold water. Just, yeah. Dean Smith, get fresh in the weekend. Yes. Sorry, I had to go off and get the phone call. No problem. Get down to Raganuga Disco. Yeah. Fanny, I have found the best place to be in the entire world. Here at Srila Gaur Das's and the dear devotees. Yeah. See, she knows. It's a personal realization. See, the Lord is all attractive. And usually people are contaminated, so the all attractive shows up for those who are contaminated with the darkness and believe in darkness is aversion, anger, hating you. That's attraction. That's why the Lord, the Shishupal, was saying, yeah, he was really mean. Shishupal, he's Krishna, he was blasphemous, like one after another until he reached a certain amount that was prophesied. He would do 108 blasphemies, and then the Lord was just sitting there smiling. Oh, it's his eyes twinkling. He listened to all that blasphemy and all that stuff. He's just sitting there. Because actually, the blasphemy, when you're elevated in consciousness, you see its indirect glorification of the Lord and the Lord's devotees. It shows you that they have the real potency. It's proof of stake that the Lord has staked his claim on the devotee. Otherwise, because we're going to be above Krishna. We're going to be above, Lord Caitanya also did. People at first, as we go along, we start to develop more and more Lord Chaitanya's qualities, and just like he evolved in this chanting, and you're able to attract even more people of even more demoniac thing. Somehow or other, he just makes it. Anyway, you just keep serving, you keep doing this, keep associating, keep chanting, and the qualities will get better and better. More and more attractive. Yeah. I was watching the news and I can't believe that they still worship Donald Trump. All I can do. Yeah, they still, it's, it's, you got to see, we're all built to worship. That's what you need to do. We all worship. We're built for that. But so when we're identifying with the body, you worship Fauci. They even have him, looking like a pope and all this stuff because you worship him. You worship. So they have their little followers. Klaus Schwab has his followers. They're all masked up. You could see a few. It's amazing. They walking around. They're teaching in schools now. The kids all wear masks, even here in Mexico. I don't know everywhere else, but here in Mexico, there are, in the schools, they all got masks on. Can you imagine young people like this? And they're all taking their shots, Unbelievable. Flu shots now. They put the mRNA in there and they fool people. They don't tell you, they just say, oh yeah, just a flu. It's a regular flu. They put the same shit in there that they did there. And people, because what are you going to do? They're less intelligent and they worship. So everybody needs to know and ask the question: what can this person that I'm respecting, that I'm giving my heart to, what can they actually are what can they actually deliver me? I mean, if they're your guru, or so you need to become intelligent. Prabhupada didn't take shelter of his god brothers, but a lot of people have. But they didn't get the result because they didn't have this love of Krishna. They had just big titles and they followed the rules. Maybe they were good Brahmins, but this love of God, I never seen the symptoms in any, not even one of them. They maybe got a tear sometime, or I seen a kind of material crying, for it's just a Prabhupada. It's a lot of sentimental shit. The Indians are kind of that ain't. And then people think, wow, he's such a pure devotee. That ain't spirit. That ain't spontaneous love. But anyway, people have what they have. We have Lord Chaitanya's gift. You want the best. You want the you want the greatest
Lord
purification.
Caitanya.
You want the greatest happiness. We show it to you every day. There ain't any better happiness than this. I haven't found anything. I've never got any better protection than this.
Me neither.
Yeah. And it's just getting better. My chanting is getting better because of the mercy of the assembled Vaishnavas here. You guys are giving me a mercy, I guess, because my chanting. I feel it's all these revelations and realizations. It's like that Bhagavad Gita verse say the 5 factors of action. I'm actually really close to that last factor there. Of action, which is the super soul. I'm seeing how that works, and that's how you go. You just go deep inside, and you're right there with the super soul, exchanging feelings, and this Ras, unbelievable. And this is why I say this is getting better and better and better and better. And if you guys come here, anybody seriously, it'll also for you. Unless you may come a little bit slower because of your own whatever mentality and how much time you put in. A lot of people coming here may have been doing this for lifetimes, and now they come here to finish it off. So everybody, if you're a little bit not like that, you get a lot of value. Just learn from their examples. They're like big brothers and sisters here. You got some. Isn't that amazing? We've got a community of big brothers and sisters. They can't always do everything, and they may not treat you right perfectly. So you come to me. This is how it is. They're going through their purifications and all that, so they may not understand you. So you come over here. I'll probably understand better than a lot of the students here. But they're progressing. The main thing, we just keep this going. Careful handling the fire. Yeah, exactly. Who can we trust? Yeah, and even the relationship with all the devotees. Don't just throw out, oh, no, because if you do that, you're going to be disappointed. And even with me, you should, just build a trust relationship, gradually, as far as your realization goes. Don't overstep that. Otherwise you can be burned. You don't know. Make sure that like that. And your Krishna will show you more and more and more. And that goes for the Vaishnavas in our Sangha. They may be ecstatic devotees, but still you got to build a trust relation. And maybe they, freak out sometimes because they can't deal with you or whatever it is. So, you just, yeah, yeah. I think that's all I can do today. So we'll finish this up. So basically, the sum it up, man. This is the greatest thing in the world. It really is. I haven't seen this anywhere where you can come and become ecstatic chanter, where you can become lit up with real bhakti, pure bhakti. The Lord is giving it to you. As you are, you don't have to be perfect. Everything has changed now. As far as you got to forget a lot of that preaching, you got to be perfect. First deserve, then desire. No, no. It's reversed now. First desire, and then the Lord will make you deserving, even though you don't deserve it. Oh, he says, oh, you desire to also chant like my devotees do here. You're developing the desire for this. Oh, here you go. You are what you are. Don't worry. I'll work from the inside, and Gorhari and the devotees here will work from the outside. And by, you'll be just flying like Dean, jumping, bouncing off the walls like Dean Smith.
Woo!
Okay, so have a great day, and we'll be back. Thank
Hare
you there.
Krishna. All glories to you. Glories to you.
All glories to you too there, Janardhan and Tom and
Haribo.
everybody and the assembled devotees.
All glories
All glories
to
to
you.
the assembled devotees. Thank you for coming.
Hare Krishna.